Good morning, Kindergarten Dolphins. I'm so happy to be back with you today. I hope everybody had a wonderful long weekend and a restful weekend, and we're ready to start back on another week of school. So today we're going to start with our calendar, and then I have a few things to show you that you received in your packets that are going to help you with our calendar. So the first thing I want to point out is your brand new calendar mat. Your calendar mat looks like this. It has a place for you to write the month, for you to fill in the date, to mark the day of the week, and to even do your own weather report. And on the back, you will see all the months of the year and a place for you to practice writing the date. So go ahead and get this out now. You can follow along with our morning meeting using your calendar mat. So I will reference this as we're going through our calendar so that you know how to use it. But what you'll need is your calendar mat and a whiteboard marker. Let's get started. So we are going to begin today by counting the date. Now this is a great time for you to start filling in the date on your calendar mat. So I'll show you how we'll do that as we count. The first of our month was on a Tuesday. So that means that we are going to start by writing a 1 under the first Tuesday that we see. Begins with a T. 1. And then we'll write the rest of the numbers as we go. 1, 2. So now you can write a 2 next to it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going down to the second line and starting all the way over on the left. 7. And now today we will need to add today's date next. So right now your calendar mat should look like this. It should have all of your numbers starting on the first of the month, which was a Tuesday, going all the way across the first line, starting back on the left side for Sunday. And now we're going to fill in today, and today is the 8th. We need to find an 8 and figure out what an 8 looks like. So now I need your help. Which one of these things is number 8? Is it the first number, the middle number, or the last number? The middle number, very good, the middle number. So we're going to add an 8 to our calendar. And that means that you can write an 8 for today on your calendar mat. Today is the 8th. Now yesterday was a holiday. I have it up here on my calendar. Yesterday was Labor Day, and you notice on my Labor Day magnet there are some special types of hats on here. They are different types of hats for different types of people who have jobs. So we have like a construction hat for construction workers. We have a police hat for policemen, a chef's cap, just like Cass, for a chef. And we have like maybe like a zoo ranger hat or a park ranger hat. Labor Day is a holiday that celebrates people who go to work and who help our country grow by working. So on Labor Day, we take a day off work to celebrate all the hard work that we've done at our jobs all year long. So maybe your parents also didn't have work yesterday because they got to celebrate a day off from all the hard work that they do. So we started a new month last week. We still only have a few days on our calendar because we started a new month last week. Let's do our months of the year song, and if you want to, you could follow along on the back of your calendar mat and find the different months. So we're going to sing together, and I'm going to do the movements, but if you want to follow along on your calendar mat, you can do that too. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Now we need to figure out what month we are in. Let's check our month name here. We are in the month of September. Very good. September. means that we can add September to the top of our calendar mat here. Now, maybe you're not sure how to write it. Oh, but you can look at the back here and practice right here under September. Here you have all your month names. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September. So if you need help writing September, you can trace it here and then write it at the top here. So I'm going to write September at the top of my calendar mat so that I know that this calendar is for the month of September. I have September 8th. I have my date so far. And one more thing we need to add is the year. The year is 2020. Now, to help us practice writing the date for today, I also gave you a paper that looks like this. Your month, a place for you to write the date, and the year. And on the back, it has how we do that with our numbers. 9 for September, a place to write the date, and 20 for the year. You can go ahead and slip this paper into your whiteboard packet and use it whenever we practice writing the date. So just like on your calendar mat, it has a place for you to trace September so that you can practice writing September. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, whenever we're tracing, we want to make sure that we're still writing our letters correctly. So I'm always going to start at the top with my letter S, tracing just like I would write it nicely from the top. My E, I'm going to go straight line up and around. My P, my stick with a circle. T, E, M, B, E, R, September. And then under the date spot, see there's a little blank here and it says date. That's where I'm going to add the 8th. Today is the 8th of September. We counted 8 days in September so far. So I'm going to use this spot to write my letter 8. And then the next thing I can trace is the comma and the year, 2020. And now I can do the back, which shows me that September is the 9th month. That is a 9. So I'm tracing my number 9. My slash, the date again, this is where I write the 8. 8 slash 20, 2020. So now that I've done this during morning meeting, I can keep it for when I have to write the date during math, and I can come back and look at it, and I can pick, do I want to write my words or use my numbers? And that will be how you'll write the date during math. All right, now we're ready to talk about the days of the week. So let's sing the Days of the Week song, and then I'll show you how you can mark the days of the week on your calendar mat. We'll start with our hands on our head for Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, down to your knees. Thursday, down to your toes. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the days of the week. Now today, it is not Monday. Even though it's our first day of school this week, we had a day off yesterday. So yesterday was Monday, the beginning of the week. That means that today is Tuesday. Tuesday. And now here's where you can mark your calendar mat. On your calendar mat, it says, today is, and then I want you to circle which day of the week it is. Now we know Tuesday begins with a letter T, not a TH. It doesn't have the th sound, but just a T sound. So I'm going to circle on my calendar mat Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. And on our big calendar, we're going to think about what tomorrow is as well. Now, if today is Tuesday, that means that tomorrow is Wednesday. Very good. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. So now on our calendar mat, we've written the month, we figured out the date, and we've shown that today is Tuesday. Now it's time for our weather report. So all together, we're going to sing the weather song, and then I'm going to give you my weather report, and you at home can do your own weather report on your calendar mat. So let's go ahead and sing our song together. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell me, Kinder, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? So I think that today feels pretty hot. It's been very hot this weekend, so I'm saying that outside it feels hot. And now I think the weather looks pretty sunny. Sunny and hot. Now at home, it might be a little bit different weather. But you can tell me by circling your own weather report. So on your mat it says, what does the weather look like? You have a sun, a cloud, some rain, and snow. So if it's sunny at your house, you can circle the sun. So I'm going to circle my sun. Now it also says, how does the weather feel? And you have some people in some different style clothing for the different weather. You have a boy who's all bundled up. That's what we wear when it's cold. You also have a girl where it says warm who's in her swimsuit. It's pretty warm out. She's ready to go swimming. And then you have a boy who is really, really hot. He's in his swimming clothes too, but he's sweaty. He's super hot. So how does it feel? Does it feel cold? Are you bundled up? Does it feel warm, nice enough to go to the beach, or too hot? What do you think? You can circle your report. Since I put sunny and hot today, that's what I'm going to circle on my calendar mat. Now we're all done with our calendar mat. Now make sure that you're using a whiteboard marker for this, because for tomorrow you can erase your answers. So you can just use a tissue. Using a tissue to erase my answers from today to get ready for calendar time tomorrow. But tomorrow we're still going to be in the same month, so you don't have to erase your September. And you don't have to erase the dates, because tomorrow we'll be writing tomorrow's date. Just like we don't take the numbers off of our calendar every day, we just add the new ones. So you don't have to erase the date or the month name until we're in a new month. But you can erase your days of the week and your weather report, because we'll change that daily. So that's how we're going to use our calendar mat. You can always practice writing the month names and writing out the date all by yourself on the back. All right, friends, I think it's time to practice some numbers. All right, so far we have counted through the 50s and noticed a pattern of the numbers that go in the front. So we noticed that 11 through 19, or 10 through 19, had a 1 in the front. And then we noticed the 20s had a 2 in the front. The 30s had a 3 in the front. The 40s had a 4 in the front. And the 50s have a 5 in the front. I wonder what the 60s will have. Let's go ahead and count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we start with our pattern of a 1 in the front. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now we have our 2s in the front. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now we have our 3s in the front. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Now we have our 4s in the front. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now we have our 5 in the front. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. And we see a 6 in the front. So now, where's my pen? Oh, there it is. Now I'm going to underline all the 6s at the front of my 60 numbers. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and next we come to 70. I wonder what number will be at the front of our 70s. We'll find out tomorrow. Time to work on our journals now. Go ahead and get out your journals, and I have something super exciting to tell you about. All right, friends, so it is time for us to work on our morning journals. So grab your journals, and I have something brand new in your packets for you. Go ahead and grab the book that looks like this. It says Blank's Personal Word Wall. This is your new word wall book. A word wall book is something that will help you to find words that you can use in your writing. So it's going to have words about certain things, like words about the weather, or about at home, or choice time, or space, or farms, or fall. Lots and lots of words that you can come and find and learn how to spell. It also is going to have word walls for every single letter. So let's say I want to know how to write of. I'm going to turn to the O page, and right there at the top it shows me of, O-F. That's sight words on each page for every letter. So today we're going to practice using this to help us write. And the first thing I want you to do is add your name on the cover. If you'd like to color in your cover, you are welcome to. So now mine says Miss O's Personal Word Wall. And because I really want you guys to practice using this, what we're going to do is use one of our word bank pages. Now, these pages that have different types of words, like this one's all about the weather, are called word banks. And it's almost like a little personal dictionary, somewhere where you can find what words are, somewhere where you can find how to spell different types of words, and each page has a different topic or thing that it's about. And we're going to be using the first one today. It says weather words. So for today's prompt in our journal, I want you to write me a weather report. Just like this morning you did a weather report on your calendar mat, now you can use some of these weather reports to write it out. So it tells you, you can look at the pictures, you can use a little bit of picture power to see what the word is. So this one shows a little boy sweating. He is hot, and there's how you spell hot. And now maybe it is sprinkling outside, not raining too hard, sprinkling. Now if it's really raining, you could write that it's rainy, and there's a lot of rain here. Or maybe it's sunny. Use your word bank to help you write out your weather report. Now I want to start by writing how the weather is today. I want to write the weather today is, but maybe I don't know how to write the. But I know it starts with a T. I can use my word wall. I'm going to find my letter T page. T. And the word the is right here on the second line. And what I want you to do right now is we're going to put a star next to the, because that's going to be a word we use a lot. So I'm going to make a little star here next to the. That's a word that we use a lot. So I'm going to put a star next to the, and that's going to be the first word I write on my journal today. Now I still want to use my rubric here and make sure I'm remembering my uppercase letter at the beginning of my sentence. So T, and then let me look in my book here to know how to spell it. It says T-H-E. H-E. Now wait a second, maybe I don't know how to spell weather. But I can go back to my word bank that I'm using today. my weather words, and it says it right there at the top, weather. So I'm going to use that to help me. Finger space, W-E-A-T-H-E-R. The weather. Now maybe I don't know how to spell today. Oh, but I can hear t, t, t. It starts with a T. I'm gonna check my T page. T, and I see today, today. The weather, finger space, today. Is. That's a word I can sound out. Is. I, letter I. Is. And maybe I want to write sunny. And I can check to see how to spell sunny using my word bank about weather words. And I see the sun here, and it says sunny. Sunny. And it says S-U-N-N-Y. Now I also said it was hot, so I'm going to write sunny and hot. And, and, finger space, letter A, N, D. And then remember my first word up here was hot. I could see that that little boy was hot. Finger space, H-O-T, hot. Period, because I need to add punctuation, add a period at the end to tell them to stop reading. The weather today is sunny and hot. And now I'm ready to draw a picture to go with it. So we're going to be using our personal word wall to help us to write every day in our morning journal. You can always come back and look at this whenever you're writing, and whenever we find new words, we'll be able to add it in here based on the beginning sound. So now I'm going to draw my picture to go with my journal, and I'll be ready to turn it in. All right, so I drew a big sun for how sunny it is. I gave myself some sunglasses because it's super sunny outside. And I gave myself a big glass of water because when it's really hot, I need to drink lots of water to make sure I'm keeping my body cool and hydrated. So that's what I did for my morning journal today. I used my word wall to help me answer the prompt about the weather report, giving me the weather report. And I was able to find how to spell my sight words and my weather words. So I'm super excited to see how you guys use your weather word bank and tell me about the weather where you're at. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.